So our lesson today, Junior 2, is about rounding to the nearest 100. Yes, 100. So in the last week, we take rounding to the nearest 10. But today, our rounding to the nearest 100. If we have numbers like 229, okay, we're gonna write ones, tens, and 100. Let's say the song. Yes. Circle the number you want to make round for it. We want to make round to the nearest 100. So circle the number in 100. Look to the next door. Your next door here is 2. Yes, if it's 4 or less, just ignore. So 2 is smaller than 4. So we just ignore. Ignore 2 and ignore 9. So we're gonna write 2 here as the same and put in the tens 0 and ones 0 because we ignore. Okay, so our rounding, it will be 200. Okay, so let's take another example. If we have numbers like 479, okay, ones, tens, 100, our rounding to the nearest 100. So circle the number in 100. So look to the next door. Your next door here is 7. So 7 is from the strong numbers. So let's say the song, circle the number, look to the next door, it's 4 or less, just ignore, it's not 4. So if it's 5 or more, we add 1 more. So we're gonna add 1 more to 4. So this 4, it will be 5. And in tens and ones, just to put zeros. So now we make a rounding, okay? Okay. So now open your booklet, Junior 2, on page 91. Here, round to the nearest 100. Okay, 771. Circle the number in 100. We write ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100. Look to the next door. The next door here is 7. Okay, so 7. Yes, we add 1 more. So we add 1 more to 7, it will be 8. And put in tens and ones what? Yes, zeros. Okay, so it will be 800. Here, 584. Write ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100. It will be 5. Okay, look to the next door. Next door is 8. Yes, we add 1 more to 5. When we add 1 more to 5, it will be 6. And in tens and ones, we just put zeros. Here, 947, write ones, tens, 100, circle the number in 100, it's 900, yes. So, look to the next door is 4. 4, yes, we just ignore. When we ignore, okay, we write 9 as the same, okay, and put zeros in one sentence. Here, ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100 is 4, look to the next door is 7, yes, when it's 4 or more, when it's 5 or more, we add 1 more. When we add 1 more to 4, it will be 5. What about in ones and tens? Excellent, we put zeros. Here, 253. Write ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100. Look to the next door is 5. Yes, it's 5 or more. We add 1 more. Add 1 more to 2. It will be 3. And in tens and ones, we just put zeros. Okay? So here, 229. We're gonna write ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100, it's 2. Look to the next door. The next door here is 2. Okay, so 2 is, yes, it's a weak number, so we just ignore 2. So we're gonna write 2 as the same, and in one sentence, we just put zeros. Okay, okay. So here, 626, ones, tens, 100. Circle the number here. When we circle 6, look to the next door is 2. 2 is weak number, we just ignore. So we write 6 as the same, and in one sentence, we put zeros. Okay. Here, 773, ones, tens, 100. Circle the number in 100. Look to the next door is 7. Yes, we add 1 more. So with this 7, it will be 8, and here put zeros. 600 and, yes, 33. So here 3, it's a weak number, so we just ignore. So we write 6 as the same. We don't add anything, and here put zeros. 135, ones, tens, 100, okay. We circle 1, look to the next door is 3. So 3 we just ignore. So 1, and in one sentence, write zeros, it will be the same. So here, Junior 2, we have, yes, 291. Okay, so circle the number here 9. Look to your next door, it will be 1. So we have here to make a rounding to, yes, to 9. So your next door is 1. 1 is weak number, so it's give me nothing. So we just ignore 1 here and put 0 and write 9 as the same and 2 as the same. Okay, here 528. Okay, so we write 1 tens 100 and here 1 tens 100. So make rounding to 5. 5 and 100. So 5, look to your next door here is 2. So 2 give you anything? No. So you're gonna write 5 as the same and put in ones and tens zeros. Here's 353. Write ones, tens, 100. Okay, so here we have 3. Look to your next door is 5. So 5, yes, we add 1. Excellent. When we add 1 to 3, the number you circled, it will be 4. And in one sentence, we put zeros. 134. We circle the number here in tens, it will be 3. Look to your next door. Your next door here, yes, it's 4. Excellent. So 4 give you anything? No, it give you nothing. So you got put here 0 and here 3, right, is the same, and here 1. So it will be 130. Okay, you can solve the rest of this question alone. Now junior 2, open your booklet on page 94. Here, use the rounding strategy to add or subtract. Okay, so here, as we do in rounding to the nearest 10. Okay, here 183. 1 tens 100. 1 tens 100. Okay, so here, circle the number in 100. Look to your next door. Your next door here in tens is 8. So 8, yes, it's from strong numbers, so we add one more. We add one more to 1, it will be 200. Here 276. Okay, so circle the number in 100. Look to the next door is 7. So 7, add one more to 2, it will be 3. So 200 plus 300. 0 plus 0, 0 out. 0 plus 0, 0 out. 2 plus 3, 5. It will be 500. Here, circle the number in 100. Look to your next door, so 6. So we add one more to 4, it will be 5. And in tens and ones, we put zeros. Here 128, we circle the number in 100. Look to the next door is 2. So we just ignore. So we write 1 the same, and in tens and ones, we put zeros. So 0 plus 0, 0 out. 0 plus 0, 0 out. 5 plus 1, it will be 6. So your answer, it will be 600. Here 771. Circle the number in 100. Look to your next door is 7. So we add one more. We add one more to 7. It will be 800. 222. Circle the number in 100. Look to the next door is 2. Yes, we just ignore because 2 is smaller than 4. So we just ignore. So we write 2 as the same. When we ignore, we write the number here as the same. And in tens and ones, we put zeros. So 0 minus 0, 0 out. 0 minus 0, 0 out. 8 minus 2, count after the smaller number, after 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be 6. 349. Write 1 tens 100. Circle the number in 100. Look to the next door. Here is 4. So, yes, we just ignore. So write 3. And in one sentence, put zeros. 171. Circle the number in 100. Look to your next door. Here is 7. So we add one more. When we add one more to 1, it will be 2. In one sentence, we just put zeros. So 0 plus 0, 0 out. 0 plus 0, 0 out. 3 plus 2, it will be 5. So your answer, it will be 500. Here, 564. Circle the number in 100. Look to your next door. Here is 6. Okay. So 6 can give you 1. So when we add 1 to 5, it will be 6. In tens and ones, we just put zeros. Here 309. Circle the number 3. Yes, look to your next door. Here is 0. So 0, yes, we just ignore. When we ignore, we write 3 as the same. In one sentence, zeros. 0 minus 0, 0 out. 0 minus 0, 0 out. 6 minus 3, yes, 3. It will be 300. So here 718. Circle the number in 100. But look to the next door. Here is 1. So we just ignore. So we write 7 as the same. And in one sentence, we just put zeros. Here 194. Circle the number in 100. Look to your next door. Your next door here is 9. So we add one more. When we add one more to 1, it will be 2. And put here zeros. 0 is 0, 0 out. 0 is 0, 0 out. 7 minus 2, it will be 5. Okay, so now junior 2, you can make the rest of this question as a homework. Okay.